Déjà vu, that eerie sensation, the feeling that you've been here before, the creeping awareness that something is off. It's not just familiarity, it's deeper than that. It's a glitch, a tear in the script of reality. But have you ever stopped to ask, what is déjà vu really? Science calls it a misfiring of neurons, a trick of the mind. But what if they're wrong? What if déjà vu is not a glitch in your brain, but a glitch in existence itself? What if, in that moment, you are touching another version of yourself? One that has already lived this before? Think back to the last time it happened, that strange, fleeting moment where you knew what would happen next before it did. You felt it, a whisper from something beyond, but the moment passed and reality snapped back into place. What if you missed your chance? What if déjà vu is not just a feeling but an invitation? Most of us walk through life thinking of time as a straight line, past, present, future, one direction, one path, no way back. But what if time isn't a line? What if it's a web, a spiral, an infinite branching network of choices playing out in parallel? Imagine this. Every decision you make creates another version of you, one who chose differently. One who took the road you didn't, one who stayed when you left, one who said yes when you said no. Now, picture all of these versions stacked on top of each other, an endless network of possibilities, layered like pages of a book, each page a different reality, each version of you living a different story. And sometimes, just for a second, the pages touch. That's déjà vu, not a memory. Not a trick of the brain, a collision, a glitch, a moment where the walls between your timelines become so thin that you feel another version of yourself living that exact moment. And for just a heartbeat, you are in two places at once. But what if you could do more than just experience it? What if you could control it? Can you hack the glitch? If déjà vu is a glitch in reality, then the question isn't whether it exists. The question is, how do you use it? What if déjà vu is a message, a key to shifting timelines, altering outcomes, rewriting reality in ways you never thought possible? Because here's something strange. Some people experience déjà vu more than others. Why? Some say it's random, others believe it's linked to intuition. But what if it's more than that? What if déjà vu is a sign that you are more connected to your other selves than most? Think about it. Somewhere out there in another timeline, there is a version of you who made the right choice, who walked the path you hesitated to take, who didn't let fear stop them. What if déjà vu is your subconscious tapping into that version of yourself? What if it's a way to feel what's ahead before it happens? And more importantly, what if you could learn to listen to it? What if right now you are not just one person living one life, but a network of selves scattered across endless realities? What if every dream, every instinct, every moment of déjà vu is a flicker of another you, one who has already seen what comes next? Some say dreams are just your brain processing memories. But what if they are glimpses into parallel versions of your life? Some say intuition is just a gut feeling. But what if it's the wisdom of another you whispering from a timeline where they've already seen the outcome? Some say déjà vu is meaningless. But what if it's the key to everything? To understanding, to control, to waking up inside the illusion and realizing you were never bound by time in the first place. So the real question is, if you could hack déjà vu, would you? Because if reality is a simulation, a game, a puzzle, then maybe déjà vu is the one cheat code you were never meant to find. And if you knew how to use it, would you rewrite your fate, the code beneath reality? What if déjà vu isn't just a glitch? What if it's a doorway? You felt it before. That electric pulse in your mind, the instant recognition of something impossible. A scene you shouldn't remember. A conversation that echoes from nowhere, a choice you've already made before you even make it. But how? If time is linear, déjà vu should not exist. But if time is something else, something fluid, something looping, something endlessly rewriting itself, then déjà vu is not an accident. It's a signal, a moment where something beneath the surface shifts, revealing the hidden architecture of reality. A reminder that you are not just living inside the story, you are somehow interacting with the code that writes it. So the real question is, if déjà vu is a glitch, can you learn to control it? The hidden pattern of time. Most people think time flows forward like a river. But what if it's more like a spiral? A looping pattern that repeats with small variations, each cycle slightly different from the last. Think about it. Why do people experience the same mistakes over and over again? Why do historical events seem to repeat across centuries, wearing different faces but carrying the same echoes? Why do you, in your own life, keep encountering the same crossroads, the same obstacles, the same unexplainable pull towards something familiar? What if time is not what we think? Physicists are beginning to suspect that the universe does not operate in a single predictable line. Instead, quantum mechanics suggests a superposition, a reality where multiple possibilities exist at once, all playing out until a final version solidifies. Now, what if déjà vu is your mind catching a glimpse of another version of that unfolding reality? A moment where your consciousness tunes into an alternate timeline, one where you've already been here before, one where you made a different choice. And if that's true, then déjà vu isn't just a feeling, it's an opportunity, a chance to step outside of time, even for a second. The loop and the choice. Have you ever noticed how déjà vu always seems to happen right before a decision? You're about to say something, you're about to turn a corner, you're about to make a choice, big or small, and suddenly, there it is, that eerie knowing, that deep sense of familiarity. But what if déjà vu isn't just an echo of the past? What if it's a fork in the road? A moment where your mind briefly connects to another version of yourself, one who made a different choice, one who saw where that choice led, one who might be trying to warn you. Could déjà vu be a message from yourself? Could it be a ripple from a past life? Or could it be something even bigger, evidence that time itself is looping, resetting, and giving you another chance to get it right? If so, then the next time déjà vu happens, you might not want to ignore it. The art of reality hacking. So let's say déjà vu is a glitch. Let's say it's a clue that reality isn't fixed, that time and space are more flexible than we've been led to believe. If that's true, then the next question is obvious. Can you make it happen on purpose? Think of it like lucid dreaming. Most people enter dreams passively, unaware that they are inside an illusion, but some people, those who train their minds, who sharpen their awareness, can wake up inside the dream. They can control it. What if déjà vu works the same way? What if instead of experiencing it randomly, you could activate it? There are those who claim it's possible. People who say that by training their awareness, they've learned to predict déjà vu moments before they happen. They say it begins with small things, like sensing the next words in a conversation, like recognizing a street you've never walked before, like dreaming of an event that happens days later. And then, the more they notice it, the stronger it becomes. Could it be that déjà vu is like a muscle, one that atrophies when ignored, but sharpens when used? Could it be that those who pay attention, who learn to see the pattern, can step outside of time itself? How to catch the glitch? If déjà vu is a crack in reality, then the first step is simple. Learn to notice it. Start keeping track. Keep a journal of every déjà vu moment, no matter how small. What were you doing when it happened? What was the decision in front of you? Look for patterns. Do they always happen at certain times, in certain places, around certain people? Is there something trying to get your attention? And here's where it gets interesting. Some believe that déjà vu is stronger when you are on the right path. That when you are aligned with your highest version of yourself, you experience déjà vu more often, because you are stepping into the life you were always meant to live. So ask yourself, what if déjà vu isn't a glitch? What if it's a map? What if, instead of being a random moment of disorientation, it's a compass, a hidden guidance system showing you the way forward? Because if reality is a maze, and you are lost inside it, then déjà vu might be the breadcrumbs, and if you follow them, you just might find the way out. Breaking the illusion. What if déjà vu isn't just a glitch? What if it's a warning? Think about it. If déjà vu is a moment where two realities touch, where the walls of the universe thin, revealing a path you might have walked, then it isn't just a strange feeling. It's a choice. And if it's a choice, then the next question is, who or what is making it happen? Are we being watched? Déjà vu has haunted humanity for centuries, from the ancient Greeks who believed it was proof of past lives, to modern physics, which suggests our consciousness may be interacting with multiple dimensions at once. But there's another theory, one that goes deeper. What if déjà vu isn't just happening to you? What if something is watching? Picture this. You're playing a video game. You move through the world following the script, making choices. But what happens when the game glitches? It means the code is breaking. It means you've stepped outside what was meant to happen. What if déjà vu is the same? A moment where reality flickers, where you sense something behind the screen. Could it be that we are not just experiencing déjà vu, but that something or someone is monitoring it? Maybe that's why it happens. Maybe that's why it's so fleeting. Because if you noticed it for too long, you might wake up. Déjà vu and the architects of reality. There are those who believe déjà vu is evidence of the simulation hypothesis, the idea that reality is not real at all, but a programmed experience. And just like in any complex system, sometimes the code overlaps, the world repeats itself. A conversation you shouldn't remember, a moment you shouldn't have lived before, but you have, because the system is breaking down. And what happens when you see the code? You stop playing by the rules. Maybe that's why déjà vu feels so strange, because it isn't meant to happen. Maybe you aren't meant to question it. Maybe déjà vu is a glitch because you weren't supposed to notice the first time. And when you do, when you feel that deep, unsettling recognition, it's because you are waking up inside the illusion. So the real question is, what happens if you follow it? Can you escape the loop? Let's say déjà vu is a glitch. Let's say it's a way to step outside of time, to catch a glimpse of the machinery running behind reality. That means it isn't something you should ignore. It's something you should use. If déjà vu is a crack in the simulation, then it means the loop can be broken. Here's how. 1. Start tracking it. Keep a record of every déjà vu moment. See if patterns emerge. 2. Pay attention to choices. Déjà vu often happens before something important. Is there a reason? 3. Use it as a guide. If déjà vu is evidence of a choice being repeated, maybe it's a sign to choose differently. And then there's the most important step. Stop dismissing it. We're trained to ignore the impossible, to laugh off the unexplainable. But if déjà vu is a glitch, a message, a moment where reality bends, then what happens if you lean in? What happens if you stop playing along? What happens if the next time déjà vu strikes, you pause, really pause, and ask yourself, who is watching? The final question. If this world is a simulation, a maze, a repeating loop, then déjà vu might be the single greatest clue we have. A clue that reality is not what we think. A clue that we are not just living through time, we are interacting with it. And if that's true, then the biggest question is not why déjà vu happens. It's this: what else are they hiding? Because déjà vu is just one crack in the illusion. How many more are out there? And if you look for them, will you ever see reality the same way again? If this video made you think, if you've ever felt déjà vu and wondered what it really means, then you're already starting to wake up. There's more to this world than we've been told. There are glitches, loops, hidden messages waiting to be discovered. And this is just the beginning. Subscribe now to keep going deeper, because the truth is out there, and we're only scratching the surface. Hit the like button if you're ready to see beyond the illusion. And tell me in the comments, have you ever had a déjà vu so strong that it felt like a message? Let's find the cracks in reality together.